Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are making a illustration. So a illustration is basically something that I do when I am suffering from an art block. It's basically a silly illustration. Anyway, so for my illustrations I needed ideas, and I went to the website artprompt.org. This website has helped me a lot during my art blocks. I usually go and search from some prompts, and here are the prompts that I got. Firstly, I got a character prompt, which is a young fair-haired wizard. Secondly, I have a situational prompt, that is the hunt. Environmental prompt, a brilliant white castle in the distance. A creature, that is Hound of the Baskerville. And an object, which is an obsidian sword. So basically, I use these prompts as ideas. The website artprompts.org provides you with these ideas which you can use to draw. Anyway, around these ideas I decide to plan something that I'm going to draw, and I make some rough sketches. I take some references from Pinterest, and this is why I am actually sketching beside my laptop here, because I'm looking at the references. At first I was thinking of drawing a wizard with a companion, that is a hound dog, on a horse going on a hunt with his obsidian sword while there is a castle in the distance. But I changed all the plans. Yeah, everything went down in the drains. But there's a thing about brainstorming. Sometimes plans stick, sometimes they change. Then I decided to move on to Fire Alpaca and start the digital process. So this is where I begin making this concept art-esque thingy, which you guys are about to see. But let's move on to the topic that I wanted to tackle in this video, which is how to handle an art block and how to get over your insecurities about your art. So once a friend of mine told me that I see your sketches, I see your sketchbook, they are just so perfect and clean. You don't ever need to worry about art blocks or feeling bad about your paintings and stuff. And oh my god, they couldn't be more wrong, because I am insecure all the time about my art, and sometimes I'm also really proud of it, but at most of the time I am not satisfied with what I'm drawing. But the thing is, I have done my research and found out that the problem begins when your eyes develop faster than your ability to draw. So basically, I can understand when I look at a painting whether I like it or not, but I can't put that on paper. Like, I know what I want my painting to look like, but I can't manage to do it with my hands, which is where the problem begins. So this is something that everybody faces, and it's not just about art, not just visual arts, but every other form of art. A dancer faces that, a singer faces that, every artist faces that problem. Artists become better in understanding art before they become better at performing it. So I suggest that if you are facing this problem, if you look at your own creation and go, I don't like it, I hate it, I dislike it, the first thing you should do is stop comparing yourself to other artists, okay? So remember that you have your own unique style and your own uniqueness, and there are people who are in love with your style, in love with what you create. You probably don't understand how amazing you are, but maybe somebody else does. I really love certain artists' styles, whereas I hate my own. But sometimes some artist comes up to me and tells me how amazing my style is, and I'm like, oh my god, they're suffering the exact same thing that I'm suffering through. It happens to every artist. There is like nothing to worry about it. So the best thing you can do is not compare. The second best thing that you can do, and you should do, is obviously practice. Practice to make your hands as strong as your eyes, so that whatever you imagine, whatever you picture, you can put it on paper, or in this case, on your screen. look at other artists that you like, you enjoy. Don't compare yourself, like I said, but look at their pieces. Try to, like, there's nothing wrong in trying to copy someone's work if you're doing it for practice's purpose. The wrong thing is only when you are uploading it without credits or trying to make profit of it. So I would suggest, like, checking out the arts of your favorite artist, trying to draw like them, and yeah, this is a way of practicing. That's what I do. Thirdly, you can also take a break from art. Yeah, this is actually a really good way to get a fresher perspective. Sometimes you keep looking at your own art and you just get tired of looking at the same thing. Like, you work on a piece and you're sitting in front of it for hours and hours, and the next time you look at it, you want to just tear it off and throw it away. So this is understandable. If you look at something, even if that thing is the most beautiful thing in the world, you would get bored. So the best thing to do is take breaks, like get other hobbies, and then come back after a while with a fresher perspective. And trust me, when you look at your work after a while, you would be surprised at how amazing you are. You can also easily spot the mistakes and your strong points. So yeah, taking a break will help a lot. I mean, it has helped me a lot of times. While going through an art block, I look for ideas almost everywhere. The best thing you can do is look out your window and draw the first thing that you see. Draw from life. Drawing from life really helps improve your skills. When I'm totally out of ideas, I usually just take whatever I get, like a showpiece or a plant or a person, and I just draw them. Yeah, this is it's fun, it's something new, and it also helps you practice. Another thing you can do is use cheap art supplies. Like, if you're in an art block, I won't suggest to take out your Copic markers and expensive fine liners and start sketching with them for brainstorming. No, that's a really bad idea. What you should do is take your cheapest supplies and your cheapest paper and just do whatever you like, because when you're doing it on cheap supplies, you don't have to worry about wasting them. So you can just scribble, doodle, and do whatever you want. And there are other things that you can take inspiration from when you're suffering from an art block. That is, listen to some music and draw out how it makes you feel. Watch a movie and screenshot a scene and redraw it. You know, these days people redraw Ghibli movies a lot. Even I do that. It's really fun, actually. And you also learn a lot of things from such legendary animators. And remember, every time you get insecure about your art, somebody out there probably really loves your art. When you are feeling too down in the dumps, talk to your true friends. Because when I'm feeling bad about my art, my friends are always there to back me up. They're always there to say that, oh my god, Kat, you're doing amazing. You are totally delusional. We love your art. And it helps me to get through the insecurity. I mean, an artist who doesn't hate their own work would never improve. So it's a good thing that you are hating on your own art. It helps you develop. So with that, we are at the end of today's video, and I have created this concept art kind of thingy. Like, I've never done something like this before. And it has a wizard, a hound, and a castle in the distance, a sci-fi castle. But I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, that's it. See you next week. Bye.